Alright, so here's the thing.
48 hours ago, we found something quite remarkable.
What'd they find?
There's a structure
In Antarctica.
and a specimen.
Really?
The Thing stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Joel Edgerton, and a whole bunch of other different people, including the guy who imitates Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, Eric Christian Olsen, I believe is his name. It's directed by a guy whose name I can't pronounce. Something, I don't know. Now, a lot of people are like, is this a remake? Is this a prequel? Is this a sequel? What is this? It is a prequel. This tells the story of how the Thing was first discovered, what led to what happens in the Kurt Russell version.
This is Kate Lloyd's Columbia Paleontology.
Let me show you why you flew 10,000 miles. We estimate it's been here 100,000 years.
I've seen the 1951 version, which was called The Thing from Another World, and I saw that when I was like 6. My mom introduced me to that film for some reason. I don't remember why. She was like, here, Chris, watch this movie. And I was a little boy, and I was like, ooh, The Thing from Another World. Yeah, it's so good. Yay. And then I saw The Thing with Kurt Russell on the Sci-Fi Channel, I think, when I was a little bit older. And so I was kind of excited for this movie. And, you know, it's one of those movies where it could honestly be horrible. Like, it could just be really bad, and then it could be one of those movies where it's fun and you're like, you know what, that actually wasn't that bad. This is just the year of surprises for me. Fast 5, Real Steel, a lot of movies are really surprising me this year, and this one did too. I really like this movie. I'm serious. I really dug this movie. It was a lot of fun.
Did you hear that?
I've always grown up in you know, Jurassic Park, Jaws, creature movies, monster movies, and they're fun sometimes. Sometimes they can be horrible, sometimes they can be a lot of fun. And right, this movie knows what a creature movie is. It knows what it's supposed to do. It's nothing absolutely remarkable in regards to storytelling. It's just a group of isolated people in a small place who are starting to turn on one another because there's this virus that's jumping between people. There's a lot of suspense in that when these people aren't sure. They can't really work together as a team because they don't know who is what. It creates for a lot of suspense, and there are some serious nail-biting scenes in this movie. Just really suspenseful tension. I was really surprised.
My God.
Somebody was attacked.
But it seems everyone is fine.
Either someone miraculously healed themselves, or someone is not who they say they are.
I've seen so many suspense films like this. This one it really actually scared me a lot. I was very surprised. Some of the CGI is a little sketchy at parts, but for the most part I thought it was very impressive. I do like practical effects more, and so in that way I like the 1982 version more because I do like practical effects more than CGI. And there is some really good practical effects in this film. There's some very good props, but there's a little bit too much CGI, I think. But other than that, I didn't really have too much problems with any of the things that happened in regards to the creatures that were created with the various forms this thing takes.
What was it doing to him?
It's imitating his cells. I think this thing copies its prey and then hides inside.
I really liked Mary Elizabeth Winstead in this movie. You know, she's from Scott Pilgrim. She kind of got her start with these kind of movies, like with Final Destination 3. None of it was too jumpy at all. It was very well filmed. It all looked really nice. Some of the scenery outside of Antarctica was breathtaking. I liked Marco Beltrami's score a lot. It attributed to the original score by Ennio Morricone in just the right ways, but it also created its own style as well. I love scary creature movies, and I love movies where a group of people are isolated and they have to deal with a problem, and it had a lot of good tension. You felt really like you were there. I'm going to give The Thing an A-.
Not all of us are human. It could be any of us.
There was a few times when the acting was a little bit over the top, a little bit overuse of CGI at times, a couple times where it relied on jump scares, but for the most part the scares in this movie were genuine, and that's what I really like. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a good monster movie. So yeah, The Thing. What do you know? So if you like my review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmann.